So yes, the first card you have for your past is the Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing you actually, I'm seeing talking, I'm seeing teaching, and I'm seeing learning in this card. I'm seeing you talking to a lot of different people at this time. This could have been work related, obviously, if it's training or teaching. I'm seeing a lot of people listening to you. I'm seeing a lot of people learning from you at this time. Yes, again, I'm seeing you could have been teaching, you could have been training people or something like that. Is that thunder? What next? What am I going to hear next? So yes, if you hear a great big thunderclap, it might be thunder, obviously. Sorry, I'll keep going. Yes, people might be listening, learning, and I'm seeing that you're actually very, very persuasive at this time. Not in a manipulative way, but people are really, really interested in what you have to say. You're very engaging. People were listening, people were asking you questions, people were really listening to you. I'm really seeing a lot of people with their eyes wide open watching what you had to say, and their ears wide open as well. You were very, very eloquent at this time. Not that you're not normally eloquent, yes, of course you are, but I'm just seeing that you knew exactly what to say at the right time, and you knew exactly what to say to get people to listen to what you had to say. And I'm seeing, yes, this was probably something around your job or your career or something like that. And this was a stepping stone for you in your work or your career. So whatever this was, whatever this training or this thing was, this was putting a lot of eyes on you, or putting a lot of ears on you, and people were thinking of you, and they were thinking, this person might be good for doing this job or this promotion or this other thing. I could use them for this, or maybe I could ask them to advise me over here, or something like that. And so, yes, you were very positive at this time in your work, and you were very motivated in your work. I'm also seeing learning as you went along. So it wasn't as if you knew all of this and you just kind of knew all the information and you went right in. It was like you were learning as you went along. So you weren't afraid to ask people what to do as well, and kind of look a bit vulnerable to other people, which is what helped people to really engage with you, helped you to be relatable to other people, if that makes sense. People really felt as if they could relate to you, because you weren't coming across as a know-it-all, even though you had a lot of information and you were helping people and training people. You weren't kind of, oh, I know everything, you have to listen to everything I say. You were very open to other opinions, and you weren't afraid to show that you didn't know everything and you had to go and find more information or kind of ask questions yourself. That's what I was seeing. It was quite a positive time. So the next card you have, your past, is Magician. So again, this is fantastic. This is showing me that, you are very mentally sharp at this time. I'm seeing a lot of inner wisdom that you had as well. You could have had thunder and lightning. You could have had... Yes, what I'm seeing with this card is you could have had this inner wisdom and this inner knowing about people ever since you were a child. I'm seeing that even as a child, way back when you were very young, you had a different way of thinking. You had a very strong intuition as a child, and you had a very strong understanding of people, and also reading between the lines of what people were saying. There are some adults that are always going to say to children, they're going to make little jokes and they're going to kind of not quite tell the truth. And a lot of children are kind of, oh, really? And they're wide-eyed and they believe that. You were never like that. You could read between the lines. You could see, no, that's actually not true what that person said, what that adult said. I don't think that's right. I'm going to research that myself and think about that. So you always had your own mind. You're always quite wise within yourself. That's what I'm seeing. And you always observed. You might have been a quiet child who sat back and really observed a lot of things that were going on in front of you, a lot of what people were saying, and a lot of what they were doing. And you're kind of observing that and thinking about that. Now, yes, you're an observer, and that's what a magician is. A magician observes, he learns from his surroundings, and then he creates from what he's observed. So, you're using your own intuition, you're using your own skills, understanding, and this understanding of people that you've had ever since you were a child has brought you to this position that you're in today, at this time. in teaching, in training, in understanding, in relating to people. You had a lot of confidence at this time, I'm seeing as well. And, with the Magician, you knew that you were able to achieve a lot of things that you wanted to achieve. This is career-based, I'm seeing. I'm seeing you're a very practical person, you're a very down-to-earth person, you're a very personable person, people relate to you. And this is an extremely powerful combination to have. So I'm seeing that you're going very far in your career. This was the start of you going very far in whatever this career was. It could have been a workplace, it could have been your own business, it could have been whatever. But it could have been, studying. It could have been something like that, a study project. But whatever this was when you're really, really, really going really, really far in this. You're really showing people what you're about, showcasing your strengths. That's what I'm seeing. The Page of Wands and the Magician, amazing combination. So the last card you have for your past is Strength. So yes, I'm seeing people were attracted to you at this time as well. They were attracted to your mind because you're so eloquent, but you're also very personable as well as being eloquent. I'm seeing someone as well who was keeping their feelings to themselves. Now I'm seeing someone who wanted to come and talk to you. They wanted to come and communicate to you. I'm seeing this is probably a love situation, but I'm seeing that they were too afraid to come forward to you. That's what I'm seeing. This is about taming what you want to do. This woman in this card's taming this lion. The lion wants to rush forward and do things, and the woman is being very kind and taming the lion and stopping it from doing whatever it's doing in a very kind way. So this person had to tame themselves. They were trying to stop themselves from coming forward and speaking to you. And there was a lot of fear around this as well. They were fearing coming forward to you for some reason. They felt that you were a bigger person than them in some way. I keep on seeing that. I don't know if that's going to make sense to you, but they felt like they weren't as big as you. They weren't as strong as you. That's what I'm seeing. And they felt a little bit out of control around you, and they wanted to feel in control. So they were taming that and making themselves appear to me more in control, but they actually weren't. This person was very conflicted, going through a lot of things. Again, I'm seeing this is probably a love situation. And again, I'm seeing this is probably a situation where someone has hurt you or done something to you in the past, and they're afraid to come forward. They know that you are the bigger person. Because if you look at the Strength card, you probably can't see what's going on underneath. I'll pull it up for you. This woman and this lion are much bigger than the landscape, bigger than everything around them. They thought you were the bigger person, and they were afraid to come forward and speak to you. And so they had to stop themselves from coming forward to you because they felt that they weren't ready. It was something like that. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have, your present, is the Hanged Man. Again, I'm seeing this person who doesn't want to come forward to you. Again, I'm seeing this could be a love situation. This person doesn't want to open up to you. They might not even be talking to you at this time. But, maybe they did something, again, that upset you. Maybe they were hiding something from you. Because if you look at this card, he has his hands behind his back. I'm seeing this person actually had quite a lot of passion for you. I was seeing that in the Strength card. The Strength card can have a lot of passion in there with this lion. But yes, they had passionate feelings for you, I'm seeing, but they had to kind of restrain themselves. They had to stop themselves from coming forward. If you look at the man in this card, yes, again, he has his hands behind his back, so he knows he's done something wrong. And this person might be really thinking that if they came forward, they'd have to admit to something they've done wrong to you. And they might also be afraid that, you took the high ground, you were the bigger person, and they weren't. Maybe they were behaving in a really reckless way around you at one time. So yes, they're really afraid to come forward to you. They're really, really afraid. They put you through a lot of things, I'm seeing. And this person, yeah, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in this card. This person doesn't seem very mature to me, actually. I'm seeing you're a more stable person. You took the higher ground in whatever the situation that happened between you. You're more stable materially. You're more stable in your workplace. I'm seeing that in the Page of Wands and the Magician. and you're more stable emotionally than they are, obviously, because they're really struggling emotionally. That's what I'm seeing. And they would deep down love to come and talk to you, but they are really, really afraid of your reaction, and they're actually afraid that they're not good enough. They're not good enough. That's what I keep on seeing in this. The next card you have, your present, is the Hermit. So again, this person is not around you. They're not talking to you at this time. I don't think you'd be ready to connect with this person at this time either. So much has happened. I don't think you're going to want to talk to them, especially if they're not ready to kind of, or mature enough to really admit to things or really talk to you properly. I'm also seeing that, yes, I'm seeing that you're Earth, you're very strong inside yourself, especially now because you've had all of these people kind of praising you, listening to you, looking up to you in the Page of Wands and the Magician card. So this has given you a lot of strength. So you're actually even stronger inside yourself. I'm seeing that what happened was you probably had some kind of breakup with this person. They hurt you, something happened. You cope a lot better with being on your own because you have this inner strength. They are not coping with being on their own. The problem is they're not coping with being on their own, but they're also not strong enough to come and talk to you. I think what they need to do is be on their own, really work through their problems by themselves and find someone else eventually. But they're not. They're kind of like, oh, I feel horrible. I want to end this horrible feeling. I want to come back and talk to you, Taurus person, but I feel really bad inside. I'm not good enough. I know I've done something wrong. It's that kind of thing I'm getting from them. The last card you have, your present, is the Nine of Swords. Yes, this person is inside their head about this. They're thinking a lot about you and past situations, everything that's happened. They're really overthinking everything. They'd like to manifest a connection with you. I'm seeing that again. But they can't see how this would be possible. They can't see how they would do this. I'll move this card up again because you can't see the bottom of this card. So yes, there are red roses on the quilt in this card, and this represents manifestation, and the yellow behind the roses represents thought. So they're thinking about manifesting a connection with you. And yes, there are red roses in the Magician card as well, representing manifestation. So this is what they're thinking about. This is what they cannot stop thinking about, but they can't see how they're going to come forward to you. They can't see how they're going to resolve everything they've done to you, whatever they've done to you, whatever they were hiding from you, and the fact that they feel like they're not good enough. So all of these things are going around and around in their head. And whatever happened in the past, whatever they went through with you, is trapping them. They're trapped in their thoughts. These swords almost look like a cage. They're trapped. They're really trapped. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for your future is the Ace of Wands. You are not trapped. Look at this. So I'm seeing two things in this card. I'm seeing you being really inspired, and I'm seeing travel in this card as well. So you could be traveling to a new place, even if this is just for a weekend or just for a day or something short. It might be longer travel, but whatever it is, this is going to spark a lot of ideas, a lot of creative ideas. So this is going to help you in your work as well. And this is going to help you in your daily life. This is why you're coping so well. Yes, I'm seeing also you've been working really, really hard. And again, I'm seeing that you've had a lot of success in your work, and especially around helping people, training people, and getting a lot of positive feedback from people. I'm seeing that. But, you have been physically stuck in the same place for a long time. You might have been stuck behind a desk. You might have been stuck with the same four walls around you. You might have been stuck in the same workplace, coming back to home, going back to work, coming back to home. It might be something like that. The same scene over and over again. So now at this time when you're traveling, this change of scene is going to be really fantastic for you. It's going to give you a lot of inspiration. It's going to make you feel really fresh again, give you a whole lot of ideas. And this is going to sound really strange, but I'm also seeing you wearing new clothes. So that might sound, really trivial, really silly. I mean, who cares about wearing new clothes? That's not important. But it is important because wearing new clothes, and I'm seeing bright colors and new things like that. So wearing new clothes and wearing new things can really lift you creatively and really lift your spirits and make you feel like a new person. People think things like wearing new clothes, buying new things for around your home, new furniture, new decorations, things like that. People think that's really trivial. It really, really is not trivial. It can really help to lift your mood. It can really help to change the way you feel in your surroundings. It really, really can. So I'm seeing that, yes, this is going to lift you creatively. You're going to have a lot of new ideas. And I hope this is going to make sense to you when you hear this. This travel that you're going on is going to inspire you to travel even more. So once you've been to one place, you feel really inspired, you feel really new, different, fresh, new clothes, new everything, new outlook. You're going to be thinking, this is fantastic. Why didn't I do this sooner? Now that I've been to here, I want to go to there, and I want to go to there, and I want to go there. So you're going to plan all this new traveling. Even if it's just days away or weekends away or something like that, you're really going to do a lot more of this in your future. That's what I'm seeing. It's going to be fantastic. The next card you have for your future is the High Priestess. So you're going to appear to be quite quiet for someone, quite not mysterious, but not actually giving someone the answers that they want. I'm seeing someone around you who's going to want you to help them. This could be someone who, I'm seeing a woman, and I'm seeing someone who's younger than you actually. Someone's going to want you to help them with something. Now, you might have helped this person before in the past. You might have said, yes, I'll help you, to the point where you actually did things for them. You might have actually done too much for them. Now, you've learned a lot since that time, and I'm seeing that you're going to help this person to a certain extent, but you're going to help them to help themselves. So they're going to come to you, I'm seeing, and they're going to say, can you please help me with this? Can you do this for me? I need help. I can't do this. Oh, help, help, help. And you're going to say to them, I'll help you up to a certain extent. And then I'm going to teach you how to help yourself, give you advice. You have to do the hard work. I'm not going to do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourself. This could be a relative I'm seeing. So they're not going to like this. They're going to keep on knocking on your door, asking you, not literally, or maybe they are, but they're going to keep asking you, please, can you do this for me? I'm stuck. I've done everything you've asked, but I can't do it. I can't do anymore. Please help me. You're going to say, no, I've given you all the help that you need. You can do this, because you know that helping them is really showing them that they can help themselves. That's what I'm seeing is going on here. Now, they're going to have problems. They're going to keep coming back to you, asking you, I can't do this. You're going to have to stand strong. You're going to have to be like the High Priestess. She's the woman of mystery. She doesn't say very much. She sits there very quietly. People want to get information. They want to get wisdom out of her. But sometimes she only gives them what they need. And that's what you're doing to this person. You're not giving them what they want, what they're demanding. You're giving them what they need, which is to help them to help themselves. That's what I'm seeing is happening in that card. So the last card you have for your future is the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm seeing this person again, the same person again in the High Priestess. They're going to want you to give them everything. They're not going to like this. They're not going to like giving them, working hard to give themselves what they need. And that's the biggest lesson. That's the biggest help you're going to give them. I'm just looking at this card. I'll lift it up so you can see it properly. This person's going to be thinking, that's not fair. You have everything. Like this man's looking at this bush next to him and he's thinking, that's not fair. Looking at these coins next to me and I only have one in front of me. That's not fair. You have everything. You have all the information, all the wisdom, all the things, maybe even all the money. They might be even asking you to help them financially or in something that's too much for you, something that you shouldn't be doing for them. Please help me, please. Look at everything you have. I only have this one thing. They might be arguing like a small child. Please give me that toy in the shop, please. And you're like, no, it's not best for you because it's going to spoil you. You need to learn how to work hard to earn what it is you want. It's that kind of situation I'm seeing. You're not going to give in, which is really, really good. And I'm glad you're not. It sounds like I'm being harsh, but you really know the best way to deal with this person. And this is the best way to deal with them. motorbikes. So yes, this is the best way to deal with this person, and you know that, and I'm really pleased that that's what you're doing. You're very, very strong, you're very capable, and you want this person to be strong as well, and they're not going to do that if you do everything for them. That's what I'm seeing. And now it's pouring with rain, it's so heavy, so I'm going to go